Hey, welcome to my Forbidden Land solo playthrough. So last episode we arrived at this new village, which I'm calling Marshbridge, and this was a relatively new village led by a stern Rust brother, currently having a power struggle, and it's known for its hospitality. And for some reason, it's particularly windy at this place. But I'm thinking that we're going to mainly just kind of try to just get a night's rest, right? We just want to pass on through, rest up a little bit, pass on through. So I'm gonna roll on the helpful hazardous oracle to see kind of the general, basically how this village treats us. All right, it's black suit 4. Okay, so neutral. Okay, so I think Jessup was the one that had the thing with the Rust brothers. I don't think the rest of us really have. I don't think none of us like them too much, but we don't have a big problem with them. So I think we're just going to rest up for the night and then head out of town. So it doesn't look like this rolled us up a tavern. Is that an option in here? Where is it? Yeah, for some reason it didn't roll a tavern. Are those rules in here? Or maybe there's a module. Let's see, that's core. No. Okay. Let's just say that they provided us with a room. So we will let's see, where's the gear list? How much does that cost? Services. Here we go. We don't need a bath. We just need lodging at an inn. 2 copper each. There are 4 of us, so 8 copper. Tabitha will just pay. Actually, let's cash in a silver for 17, which will leave 9. She will pay for everyone, and now we can all rest up. Oops, not roll. It's kind of annoying. Rest. Snake takes a rest. Okay, one other thing I think we need to do before we leave town. I think Sunlight would like to buy a light crossbow, and light crossbows are uncommon, so she's going to need to roll a d6, and if there's a 4, 5, or 6, we get one. So 1 base die. All right, so there is one available. However, now the next step is, can we afford it? So I believe it's 24 silver. Light crossbow, 24 silver. So she has 16. We'll wipe her out. And she needs to borrow 8 silver from somebody. Actually, Tabitha will just give her gold. So Sunlight will have 2 silver left. And let's see, core game. weapons, gear, ranged weapons, light crossbow. Okay, now she can lose her staff because it's broken anyway. She can equip this guy. Now she does need some arrows. See how much those cost. Arrows, 12 copper. Somebody's gonna need to buy her some. Let's see how many Hera has. 12 copper. She can get 2 for 24, so she'll give her 2 silver. That's 20, so she needs 4 copper left. Okay, we'll just take off 1. And he has 6. Dang, Snake's got lots of money. Okay, so that means she got 2 of them. So she gets a D8. All right, I think that will help us out. She can use her ranged weapon, hopefully get some willpower points, and then can cast some spells from a distance. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and move. We spent the night at the inn and we did some shopping. So we'll start the next day. So we'll do our new day procedure. We'll shuffle cards. XP prompts. Yeah, we haven't done XP in a while, it seems like. Did we discover a new hex? Yes. Did we discover an adventuring site? Are villages considered adventuring sites? Let's just give it to her. Yeah. Did we defeat enemies? I think we did. Let's give that. So 3 XP. Okay. Now we're going to do weather, which we have 2d6 for weather, which I think I have down here. Well, shoot. We'll just have her roll it. Ooh, 2. Okay. Two means that way. Get in the center. Okay, it's not getting in the center. Okay, but that means breezy and overcast. Overcast and breezy. Seems like a good weather to head into the forest. All right, so now we're going to assign our tasks. I think we should stay on this side of the river. Since there is a village here, I think we could cross over, but if we did that, we'd have to find some way to cross back over here since our destination is on this side of the river. So I think we'll stay on this side of the river and just travel through these forest hexes along the river. That's my plan. All right, should we keep this? Hera will lead the way. Snake will keep watch. The rest of us will hike. I think that seems like a good idea. All right, so we will start the first quarter. Okay, we are on the road again. Let's see. Gonna roll lead the way. No problem. We'll keep watch. Ooh, that is a problem. If he pushes it, I think that's a scouting, so he's got a 4 of wits. All right, let's push it just to make sure we don't want to. Okay, we got it. Ooh, 2 damage. Ooh. Okay, well, that might come back to bite us, but at least nothing's sneaking up on us. All right, we'll move 1 hex. And then consult this table. A 4 of hearts, so it's a random encounter, which is 3. We are in the forest. No encounter. Okay, so we push that for nothing. We'll move our second hex. Actually, can you move 2 hexes in a forest? Let me make sure. Oops, wrong one. Journeys. Types of terrain. Forest. Okay, it's considered open terrain. All right, so we can move 2. Yeah, you can hike 2 hexagons per quarter day in open terrain and 1 hexagon in difficult terrain. Okay, so this is a new hex. So we'll roll for 7. That's another random encounter for here. We are still in the forest. Uh-oh, the Restless Dead. All right, we've had this before. Since we've seen that we saw him coming, I think we should just hide and let him go by. Nobody wants to be messing with these guys. So I think I'm going to say we have a chance to do that since he pushed that roll, saw them coming. And that's it for this day. Okay, so now it's the day quarter. Should we just keep on hiking? I don't see why not. So we'll say another lead the way. Oops, wrong button. We should have swapped out. Okay, she succeeded, but I think we should swap out Tabitha for Snake as far as keeping watch, since Snake's injured himself last time. All right, so Tabitha can keep watch. So she does good. So that means we move 1 hex. And now we do this. Random encounter. So we hit 3. We are still in forests. No encounter. Okay. Now we'll move 1 more hex. Flip a card. Another random encounter. We'll roll. We are still in the forest. No encounter. Okay. So the day goes by just pretty much happily chugging along. Now I think we need to, as dawn begins, as dusk begins to come on, I think we need to set up camp. Who do we want to make camp? Should we just let Tabitha make camp? Actually, we haven't made camp in a long time. Let me review the rules for that, actually. Okay. Only 1 person, the others can help. Okay. And you know what? Other people could forage while we were... Why don't we have... why don't we have Snake go forage? Hera can keep watch. and sunlight can help Tabitha make camp. Okay. Let's go with keep watch roll first. Ooh. Does she want to push that? She's got, let's see, this would be against her wits. Ooh, she's only got 3. Now we'll go ahead and push it. Ah, for nothing. Took 1 damage. Okay, so if we have an encounter, it's going to sneak up on us. Let's go ahead and, actually, do we... Yeah, let's go ahead and make the make camp roll. Who rolls? I think Tabitha is going to roll. Can Herbalist help? Ooh, I forgot she has Herbalist. That might help us. Wait, let's think this through real fast. What does Herbalist do? That might help us forage. So she might want to forage instead. Survival is modified when you forage. Yes. Okay. So let's change this out. Let's have Snake and Sunlight. Tabitha will forage. So okay. So who's better at making camp? I'm pretty sure that's a survival roll. So she's gonna have 3 dice, and Snake is gonna have 4 dice because he's injured his wits. Okay, so we will let Snake roll, and since Sunlight's helping, that gets +1. Not a +10, but a +1. Okay. Success. 2 successes, actually. Okay, so what is making that just... You find a sheltered and comfortable place where you can all rest up. Okay. Okay, so that means we don't have to do a mishap. Okay, so we have a nice camp. And so now we're going to do foraging. And let's look up foraging real fast. Just whether you're looking for food or water, make a survival roll modified by the train type. Food means you number of, okay, modified by the train type. I think we get a +1 because it's forest. So let's roll for forage. She does have herbalist. Let me make sure that it's forest that gives us. Let's see. That's not in journals. That's in. Oh yeah, it is in journeys. Sorry. +1 on forage. Okay. So plus. Oh, it automatically calculated that. Awesome. Is that right? It rolled 3 + 1 skill die. It should have rolled 3 plus. I think we need to go one more roll. I think that +1 modifier was for her herbalist, not for my, not for the forest. So let's just see if this gets a success. It does not. So actually, if we tried to push this, that would be 3 Banes. So yeah, no. All right, so she doesn't find anything, but at least we tried. Now we do need to roll for a general encounter, I think, while we're keeping watch over a camp. So the general encounter is in the solo rules. It's a 9 of clubs. Signs of a recent battle. D6 fresh graves, and the site is possibly haunted. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess we've already set up camp. So, yeah, well, let's just hope it's not haunted. So I guess we could Yeah, why don't we? If it is haunted, it's not coming out till next turn anyway. So, all right. So we'll say the quarter goes by and it's now night. And I think uh, everybody will sleep except for Hera, who will keep watch. So we'll go ahead and roll her keep watch. Hey, she got it. Good job. And so now I think instead of rolling an encounter, I'm just gonna see if this place is haunted. Right? We've heard rumors that it could be. So we will use the oracle here, basic oracle. So is this haunted? I think that it's unlikely that it's haunted. So I'm going to draw 2 cards and take the most negative result. So 10 of spades, which would mean it's definitely no, or 9 of hearts, which would mean definitely yes. So it is not haunted. All right, so I'm going to say the night passes without incident. And everyone can sleep. Except for Hera, who is going to be sleepy. And now we're at a new day. Okay, so we're going to shuffle the deck of cards. And ask the XP questions. We didn't defeat anything, but we did discover a new hex, so I think she gets 1 point experience. Now we're going to roll for weather. And of course it's not going to work. Still not going to work. Eight. Okay. Eight means it goes back down. Oh shoot. Wrong button. So that means a cloudy day but with no breeze. Okay. And now we can start up our hike again. Let's not let. I think Tabitha can keep watch. Snake. Actually, Snake should keep watch. I think because he's got a. I think Tabitha. Well, actually, keeping watch is Scout. Yeah. Snake should. All right. Here we go. So Tabitha's going to lead the way. Oh, we forgot to take off. Oh, shoot. All right, she's going to push it. We forgot to do food. We'll need to remember to do that. Oh, she took 1 damage, but she got it. All right, let's do food real fast. Well, I almost forgot that. I'm not going to make them subtract water because we're right here on the river. But they do need to... Ugh. She's eating one of her food. Oh no. Sunlight is out of food. This is not good. Okay, she's good. Okay, he's good. All right, so we have enough amongst the group that we could give sunlight some and still be okay. But we probably need to either hunt or forage or something today. So okay, so now Snake is going to make his keep watch roll. I just noticed he has a sixth sense talent. What does that do? Ooh, what is nocturnal? Okay, darkness. What is sixth sense? Oh, +1 for ambushes. Okay, I can try to remember that. All right, well he failed, but he's not going to push it this time. We're going to go ahead and do an encounter. Actually, we didn't have a mishap, so we get to move 1 space. Now we'll do an encounter, which is a random encounter. We are still in the forest. No encounter, okay? So now we will move 1 forward here. Flip another one here. Uh-oh, queen. So it's a general encounter. Four of hearts, no encounter. Okay. So another morning of quality hiking goes by. Now, I forgot to mention, I looked up this Virasa in the rulebook, and apparently this is an entire elven city, basically, that's been destroyed and ruined. So I think that's a little bit much for us to try to tackle, so I think we should skip that. Now we do need to make a decision here. Do we want to try to cut across the forest, or do we want to continue following the river? It might make more sense to cut across through the forest, since we're going to be rolling in the forest anyway. So one thing I want to do, though, is I want to gather up some water before we leave. So let's have everybody fill up their water, at least to D8s. Because I will need to start rolling for water. Okay, everybody's got D8 and water. All right, next quarter. Lead the way. Yeah, maybe we should let Sunlight lead the way here, because she's kind of injured here. Sunlight will lead the way. It's not much better. It's not good. Should she push it? Yeah, she'll push it. Damaged, but she got a success. Okay. Keep watch. Got it. 2 successes. Very good. Okay, so we will move 1 hex. We'll do our counter. It's a 4, which is random encounter. We roll that. We are in the forests. No encounter. Okay. Now we will move one more. Do an encounter 3, which means we do this. We're still in the forest. Duel in the woods. Okay. You hear the sounds of battle and a violent bellowing mixed with battle songs and cries. Further along on the road, an orc is dueling with a tattooed elf. They lunge at each other and parry without hitting each other. Occasionally they stop in order to hurl insults at one another. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to need to deal with these guys before we set up camp. So let's do that. Okay, so we have come across this orc dueling with this elf in the forest, and we are pretty much in the middle of nowhere, so that's a little bit strange. Now, I know as a GM that these guys are friends and that they are performing, they're practicing for a theatrical performance, but the characters probably are not going to know that. So I'm going to go for I'm going to do a helpful hazardous oracle just to see how kind of dangerous this situation is. It's a black card with a 3, so it's neutral. Okay, that makes sense. These are not real warriors. They're performing a work, practicing for a play. So I think we're going to just sort of maybe discuss that with them. Now, one thing I am interested in is where, so the description here makes it sound like they are near the orc clan, orc clan of Roka, which makes me think that there could be an orc clan or settlement nearby, which might be interesting. I guess I could see if they're willing to share that information. Let's see, are they willing to tell us where this orc settlement is? I think that I'll just draw one card. An ace, black suit, so exceptional, no. They are not able. They are not willing to share that information with us. I don't think we'll push it. We have no really dealings with the orcs. We're just trying to continue on our way. So I think we'll call that a wrap on this encounter and let them return back to their settlement. Let them keep their secrets. Okay, so now I believe we're going to set up camp for the next quarter. So I will go ahead and make the camping rolls. Let's see, who do we want to put in charge of? I think we'll have Tabitha make the camp. Snake can continue to keep watch. We'll just have Hera and Sunlight rest. So Tabitha will make camp roll. That's not great. Can she afford to push this? I think she can. Go ahead and push. Oh, I saw it, but it went away. Okay. All right, so I need to look up again what happens if I fail the making camp. That's in the journeys. If the roll fails, your camp is less pleasant. You still set up camp where you rest and sleep, but the GM makes a hidden roll on the mishap table below. So we need to roll on make camp mishaps. So that's in the core game. Journeying. see if it's, maybe it's in this one. Mishaps making camp. Here we go. Number of rolls, roll. Okay. Wild animal. Ooh, a bear, a couple of wolves, or some other wild animal feels threatened and attacks the camp. The GM selects a suitable animal from the table on page 126 in the Game Master's Guide. All right, is that a rollable table? Can I? What's it called? Some kind of animals. Random monster. That's probably not. These are random encounters. Ooh, what are these? Rain table? What does that do? Huh. Oh, is those just the regular rain tables? Interesting. I mean, the regular weather tables? Interesting. I guess so. Storm timetable? What does that do? Day. Huh, cool. Okay, sorry, got distracted. All right, I need to find out what wild animal attacks the camp. Okay, I found page 126 of the Game Master's Guide. But really there's only, this is just a list of animals. But really there's only a certain number of these. So bear, wolf, boar, crocodile, probably not. Snake, scorpion, or spider. Okay, I think those are the only ones that could legitimately attack the camp. So I'm just going to roll a d6. If it's a 6, we'll roll again. Wait. Of course. It's a... Oh, wait. Oh, now that's interesting. Oh, okay. This is showing me the number of successes. I'm going to roll it again. It is a 1. Okay, so it's a bear. So all of that, and it's just a bear. Just a bear. That's probably the worst roll, actually. Okay, so let's go... Actually, wait, let's make a keep watch roll to see if Snake can spot this bear coming. I can't remember. Does sixth sense apply? I think that's for ambushes, so I don't think that applies. And he does not see it coming. That's not good. Okay, so let's switch over to the marsh battle map, I guess. Actually, do I have a forest battle map already? What is this battle map? Oh, this must be the animated battle map. That's probably why it's taken so long. Okay, well this still matches probably more than the marsh does. We'll go ahead and clear everybody out. We'll throw down Snake. I guess he's looking the wrong direction. Sunlight and Hera were like just chatting. Uh-oh. I forgot Hera's sleepy. And now Tabitha was trying to set up camp. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes a ferocious bear. And I think that's how it got this close without, he didn't see him, so it was able to get close. We'll say that's near. And yeah, I guess we'll start up some combat here. Deal everybody in. Let's have a look at the bear real quick. 6 strength, 2 agility. No, does it really only have 1 attack? Or is something messed up? I mean, I'll check it in the Game Master's Guide. Okay, yes, I had checked it, and so all of the like mundane animals only have 1 attack, so we don't roll for them, which is kind of disappointing, but maybe that's a future supplement someday. You know, animal bestiary. Okay, well, let's see, what do we got here? Sunlight goes first. Does Sunlight have any willpower? She does. She also has a light crossbow. I think she might use her Hand of Doom spell, which I said it was near range, so she could. So that's good. Spell inflicts damage strength equal to the power level. You can extend the range to short if you spend an extra willpower point. This spell can only be used against living humanoids. That probably eliminates that. What about Chill of the Grave? Cold. Okay. This spell has no effect on monsters, but this is an animal, right? Not a monster. So I think this would work, but she needs to be within arm's length, and she does not have the piece of crystal that she needs to get a free point of willpower there. So she can only do it. She can only do a maximum of 2 points. But then they suffer that. Oh, yeah. They would just suffer 1 point now and then 1 point next round. That's not really that great. I think she should probably ready her light crossbow. So let me refresh my memory on slow action versus fast action for ranged attack. Okay, so a fast action drawing weapon. So she's going to need to draw. She's going to need to draw her weapon, and then she's also going to need to ready her weapon. So I think that's going to be her whole turn. So she's going to draw her crossbow from where she had it stashed, and then she's going to ready her weapon, and then next turn she can aim and shoot. Okay. So she has used both hers. Oops, I gotta hit begin combat. There we go. Okay, Hera. She's also going to need to draw her weapon. I think she could draw her weapon and then move. Try to draw it off so it doesn't attack Tabitha. Okay. Snake will also need to draw his bow, and then I think he's going to move here to get a better shot, to sort of move a little bit. Okay, so now the bear will attack with his paw. One hit for 2 damage. Does Hera have any armor? She used both of her actions, so she can't parry or dodge, but she does have leather armor, so we will roll that. And miss, so she will take 2 points of damage. Ouch. Okay. Tabitha, let's see, didn't we buy her a crossbow last time? Oh, I guess that was Sunlight we bought the crossbow. So she will need to draw her dagger. And then I guess she could move within arm's length. Or would it be better for her to do one? What is his path to him? Broken comrade. Okay, nobody's broken yet. What is knife fighter? Okay, so you get a +1. So yeah, I think she will draw her dagger and then just move into arm's length, within arm's length of the bear. Okay, Sunlight can now aim and then fire her crossbow. So she gets a +1 for aiming. One hit for 2 points of damage. Does the bear have any armor? I'm guessing not. Yeah, armor rating of 0. Okay, so the bear will take 2 points of damage. So she shoots him with her crossbow, her brand new crossbow, first use, and it worked. Now I think Hera will save. I think she will just. I think she's just gonna wade in and stab, right? I mean, yeah, she's gonna. Why is it not popping up? I clicked it. There we go. She's gonna use her sword fighter. Yeah, she's just gonna try to stab this thing. Oh, and a miss. Can she afford to push? Not really, but she's gonna do it anyway. She's gonna give it all. No successes, and she damaged her long sword. So I think she tries her best, but it's like it just can't get through this bear's thick hide, and it even chips the sword. So yeah, that was disappointing. Now Snakewell, he has he's drawn his bow, but he has not readied it. So I believe he has to ready it. Let me make sure. Yes, before you can fire your bow or sling, you must ready it. Oh, now that? Not a crossbow? I could be wrong. Maybe she didn't have to ready her crossbow. Okay, so he's going to ready it and then fire, which means he won't get the aim bonus. But here we go. Ooh, an excellent shot for 2 successes, 2 points of damage. Yeah, and the bear has no armor, so he is going to take 2 more points of damage. So is the bear going to try to finish off Hera, or is it going to attack Tabitha? Let's just give it a 1, 2, 3 is Hera. Why does it do that? Two, so yeah, okay. So it attacks Hera again, trying to finish her off. Oh, 2 hits for 3 points of damage. She needs to roll her armor. Armor doesn't help. She takes 3 points of damage. She is broken. She needs to roll on the critical injury table. And that was a, let's see, was that a slashing? Slashing. Oh no, a punctured lung. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Hera is down. Okay, so Hera has just taken a massive hit from the bear that has invaded our campsite, and she has punctured her lung. So she is down and she is gasping for breath. I'm gonna try to drag this over. I think this would work. This works. Yes, okay, so this is a lethal critical injury, which means she will die in 2 days. Let's this is the first time we've had to really dive into the damage. So let's look at this again. Okay. Okay, the fastest way to recover is for someone else to treat you by rolling healing or performance. This is slow action, cannot be performed with an enemy at arm's length. Okay, so we need to kill the bear. Okay, once you recover all remaining lost attributes by resting or sleeping, this assumes you're not hungry, okay? Being broken is always bad, but your strength is especially dangerous if you trigger long-term effects. Okay, if your critical injury is lethal, someone must make a successful healing roll to save you. Otherwise, you die when the time indicated has passed. So someone has to make a healing roll within the next 2 days. You can attempt to heal yourself, but the roll gets a penalty. Each person trying to heal you can only roll once. Each is suffered in the healing time indicated in days. Okay, so someone needs to make healing roll within 2 days, and then she will heal this automatically within 2 days if she doesn't die. But while she's having this, she's taking a -2 to endurance and to move. All right, so let's see. Let's see, that was the bear's turn, right? Why am I... Yeah, I mean, the bear smacked her, so it's Tabitha's turn. She's going to go in for another stab at this bear with her dagger. Oh, actually, maybe it would be better for her to use her talent. You can help a broken comrade within short range to get up on her feet. For every willpower you spend, your comrade recovers 1 point in the attribute that has been reduced to 0. Oh, okay. So let's do that. So I can spend 1, 2, 3 points, which will give Hera one, 2, 3 points of strength. So Tabitha sings her song, her hymn, and Hera gets back on her feet even with her punctured lung. And that is Tabitha's slow action. She still has her fast action, but I don't think she's there. She can use it for. Sunlight is going to need to reload her crossbow, which I believe is a slow action. Make sure about that. Crossbows don't need to be readied. Instead, you must load a crossbow, a slow action, before each shot. Okay, so she didn't actually ready her crossbow before. She loaded it. Although she might be carrying a loaded crossbow, although it's brand new, right? So okay, so she needs to load it basically. That's a slow action. So that's what she will do. She will load it and then aim at the bear. Meanwhile, Hera will give one last shot to try to kill this bear. And that is an awesome hit. 3 points of damage. I believe that is enough to kill it. It is. The bear is dead, and Hera just collapses, still trying to breathe. I wonder why it didn't put a dead marker. Maybe I'll assign it dead status. Okay, so who is the best to heal here? Does Herbalist help any? No, it's all about foraging. So her healing, she has 5 dice in healing. That's nothing to scoff at. She has only 4. And yeah, I didn't figure he would be too great at it. Okay, so Tabitha is going to try to heal Hera's punctured lung. Make sure I get this right. So if she succeeds, immediately recover a number of points. Oh wait, no, that's okay. Critical injuries. Here we go. Someone must make a successful healing roll to save you. If you recover attributes before you die, you can attempt to heal yourself with the roll. Okay. If someone manages to heal you during the process of healing a critical injury, the remaining healing time is reduced by half. Any earlier roll to save your life does not count towards this. A new roll is required to reduce the healing time. Okay, so we need to roll healing to see if we can heal her lung. Oh, that's bad. But she has lots of empathy, so she's going to push this. Ouch. Okay, so Tabitha has completely failed to save Hera. Now I believe that Sunshine can try now, right? Because it says each person trying to heal you can only roll once. So now Sunshine can try to heal. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So she could push this and break herself, which might not be the end of the world because we are about to sleep. Yeah, she's gonna do that. Oh, it failed. Oh my gosh, what? It is like the Three Stooges trying to do a medical procedure here. So, um, okay, well, now I think since Tabitha is broken, Sunshine is broken as well. Tabitha might need to she can do her. Actually, I think she can just do a performance roll to get her back up on her feet, right? If you're broken from your wits, let's like broken recovery. Yeah, performance. Okay, well, Tabitha can do a performance roll to try to get Sunshine back up. Jeez. Okay, she's gonna push it. God, what a complete and total disaster this has turned into. Okay, so what can we do at this point? Okay, well, I guess so Snake can still try to heal Hera. So he will go ahead and do that. And no, he failed. And he's not going to push that. Hera can try to heal or to do a perform roll. No, she had. Well, yeah, she could try to let Sunshine recover. Okay, 1 point. So Sunshine gets 1 point back of empathy. Okay, so Hera will still die in 2 days unless we can find someone to heal her within 2 days. Let's go back here. So the problem is, now I really wish we had been able to locate that orc settlement, because I mean we're a long way from anywhere. The closest settlement is right over here. That would take us 1 turn, 3, 4, 2 turns. Well, we could probably get there within 2 days, enough time. Although Hera has to move very slowly because of her lung. Let's go ahead though and rest this. We're definitely going to want to rest this quarter, right? So everyone will be able to sleep. We're not gonna have a watch. Actually, maybe we should have. How bad is Snake? Oh my gosh! It didn't keep my. What the heck? The changes I made on the battle map didn't follow over to the main map? That could mean that everything's not... What the hell? That's crazy. Oh, well, what the? Didn't I? What is going on? So 2, 1, 1. Two, 1, 1, but then she had... This punctured lung. Two gone on wits. Maybe everything's okay. Two gone on wits and one on... I mean, two gone on strength and one on wits. Okay, I guess everything's okay. That worried me. Yeah, see, they're strengthened. Okay, well, anyway, let's rest. I don't think, yeah, so the rest did not do anything for her lung. Now Snake will not keep watch. I mean, he will keep watch. Go ahead and roll that. He got it. So this is a stationary... We're not getting a new hex, so can't remember. Does that mean we? Okay, draw a card and consult the general encounter table. So we'll flip a card for the general encounter. Uh-oh, shoot. Jack of Diamonds. A wandering villager arrives in camp. Okay. So, I think Snake sees him coming, and he's gonna pop out and approach the villager before he gets to the campsite. So that will let the rest of them continue to sleep and get their rest. But he is going to be very interested in where this villager came from. Well, first of all, is this villager a healer? Now, I think that would probably be unlikely. So I'm going to say we're going to draw two cards and take the most negative result. Okay, so that's an ace. That's already exceptionally no. So he is not a healer. Okay, is it a magician maybe? Can they do any kind of magical healing? I'm also going to think that's unlikely. Ooh, that's an ace of hearts. That's an exceptional yes. Or a 2. Okay, so that's going to be a maybe. The result is not clear. So maybe they're a magician, but they don't know any healing spells. Okay. How willing are they to divulge the information that where their village is? So let's see, how helpful are they? 4 of diamonds, neutral. So I think we're going to need the orc to convince them, right? So let's roll. I don't think Snake is particularly... let's just make a manipulation roll. This is going to be a long shot. He fails. He'll push that. Oh no, he breaks himself. So I'm going to say that the villager gets terrified of this crazy goblin and goes running off into the forest. And Snake, he's just overcome. It's just been a really hard day, and yeah, he just kind of breaks down. And yeah, with that, a new day dawns. Okay, I forgot to roll for food. So let's go ahead and do that real quick before we move on. And we need to roll for water as well. Okay, her food goes down. No problem there. Okay. Uh-oh. Hera has run out of food. Okay, no problem there. Now he needs to roll arrows as well because he fired an arrow. Okay, no problem. And then sunlight. Oops, what is this? Okay. Uh-oh, she didn't have any food. Let's go ahead and roll for water. Shoot, her water goes down. And arrows. Okay. So she's either going to be hungry, or we could have somebody else give her some food. Let's see, what was Snake's? He has a D8, so I'll move his down to a D6. Give her a D6. And then she will eat some. Yeah, okay. All right, everybody's fine. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle the cards. We're gonna gain XP. Okay. I need to pull up the prompts again since it's been so long since I've done this. Experience, reputation, okay. Okay, participation one doesn't count. Did you travel through at least one hex you had not visited before? We certainly did. Okay, so that's going to be 1. Did you discover a new adventure site? No. Did you defeat one or more monsters? Yes. Did you find a treasure? No. Did you risk your life for another PC? I don't think she did. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? Probably not. Okay, so we'll give her 2. Now that brings her up to 7. What can she do with that? So to increase your rank from 1 to 2, it costs 6 XP. Rank you want to attain multiplied by 3. So we could increase her talent. What let's see, knife fighter level 2. Oh, stab is a fast action. Wow, that would be nice. What about Path of the Hymn? Number of your comrades equal to the number of willpower you spend within short range. Each recover 1 point of damage to an attribute. Wow, that's really good too. They all have to recover the same. What do you think? Which one? Which one would be better? kind of think knife fighter. I'm gonna bump her up to level rank 2. Okay, so that brings us down to 1 point. We don't have to spend any time training because we already know this. Okay, weather. Yes, so we need a 2d6 for weather. Shoot. It's broken. Let me go ahead and just roll on Tabitha's roll button. 2. Okay. 2 means back up this way. So it's just cloudy, overcast, another overcast, dreary day. With a slight breeze. Okay, so we have woken up, and here's the situation. They find Snake pretty much emotionally drained, completely broken down by the fire. He had the opportunity, feels like he had the opportunity to save Hera by finding out where this villager came from, and he failed. I think Tabitha is going to, she could try to do a performance to unbreak him. I think that's what she will do now. One point. So I think unless he is... Actually, I think he is sleepy, right? Because he didn't sleep all yesterday. What does sleepy do? Does that make it... Oop, not cold. Does that make it where I can't regain... Well, I'm going to give him 1 empathy back, because... for performance, but now he's sleepy. Okay. So we basically have a day and a half or so to get Hera's lung healed, or she dies. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six hexes to get to this village. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes to that, but we'd have to figure out a way to cross this river. Don't really know what this tower is here. So yeah, I think we need to decide. We need to decide what we're going to do.